So I'm gonna say this before I get in the house because the storm is on the way, and I want to make this perfectly clear. And this is for whoever want to hear this video, whoever want to download this video and just show somebody this video. I want to make this perfectly clear. All this nonsense started about 5 years ago at a Christmas party, all because I did not speak to a certain person, individual, they other half. Let's just put it that way, okay? Word got back, yada, yada, yada. I said you could have addressed me the night I was there. You didn't have to do all that. I reached out to the person because the person liked to make threats and then block, and say things and then block, and then talk tough and then block. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So what I did was I got on this platform, which is YouTube, and I started trolling. And I go so hard. My team goes so hard. We talk so trifling and so foul to where we gonna make you want to hurt us. That's how hard we go with our mouth. Now, it never supposed to spill over to nothing physically. To me, it was just strictly trolling. I'm like, come on, man, what kind of coward shit is that? Me personally, that's how I felt about it. Okay. This person kept on making those phone calls to people, saying things about me. And every time that person did that, I went crazy with the YouTube videos. Okay. Now, these individuals made a fake profile to keep up with my videos. And this person was keeping this other person informed, like, hey, he just made another one. He just made another one. He just made another one. Right? They was keeping him informed. They was watching what I was doing. They using he's bullying us on social media. First of all, ain't no such thing as bullying on social, because if you don't like it, don't watch it. Okay. I didn't make you watch my videos. I didn't force you made a fake profile and stalk my page. One, I know for sure, I don't even think this person even have any social media stuff that I know of. I'm gonna leave it at that. The other one I'm not too sure of. Didn't even know this person's government name, and this is the other person's partner. I'm just gonna leave it at that for legal reasons. See, I can say stuff. It's all about knowing what to say and what not to say to legally not get in no trouble. And so before we move forward, and I'm not gonna keep making videos, I just want to get my part out, okay? Because it's a bunch of baloney. And I'm not trying to dial it back because, like I said, you don't call my job. You don't say I said anything inappropriate about minors or anything of that nature. And that's what made me say the one thing they thought they had by saying, oh, well, he said this, he said that. One, I would never speak on underage anything in any regards in that matter. That's one. Two, I'm just going to say this, and I got to be very careful on how I word this. So that's why I'm kind of like taking my time trying to word it correctly. They said I said something about a member of our family, that they said that I said I was going to do something. That's not how I said it. I was saying, you guys called my job. You're playing with my livelihood. Now it goes farther than that. When you start playing like that, when you play games like that, it leads to other things. That's why I was hidden in that video. They twisted and said, oh, okay, he making a threat. He making a threat. Okay, cool. You got that. I'm going to tell the judge, yeah, I said it, but this is why I said it. This is why, like, I'm not hiding anything. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait to talk, but I wasn't able to talk because, so what happened, we went to court, and the lady came and told me, said, we got two ways we can do this. We can do it this way, and then you can just say, hey, we're adults. We just stay away from each other. We sign off on that, and we just go home, right? I said, I want to do that. I said, I haven't seen these people in 5 years. Everything just verbal. The guy that's included in this, his woman engaged herself in this. She ain't even got nothing to do with it. It's all trolling online. It's a bunch of BS, whatever, right? I'm surprised this person even brought me to court due to who he is, right? Mr. Triple OG and all those tough guy things he told me at one point, correct? So, with that being said, she came back and said, well, they said they want to take it to trial. Meaning that not like a real trial, but like, let's go ahead and hash it out right now. So, we tried, the people that I'm going up against and have all the correct dates and things like that. So we got to go back to court a little bit after this, right? So that's why I say I'm not going to make too many videos. I'm not going to make videos going crazy because this is now somewhat of a legal matter somewhat, because they would say I'm bullying and targeting and things like that. But I'm just telling my piece. So I can do that. I can do that much because I'm not threatening anybody. And I'm not wilding out on nobody. I just want to tell my side. So cool. It's stupid because we're wasting time. You know what I'm saying? We're wasting time doing this when we could be doing something more productive. I think this is stupid. I was all for the, okay, you made your point. You want me to stop talking about you on the videos. You brought me to court. We here. Let's just go ahead and call it a day. So towards the end, it's time to leave because, you know, they want to give us time to like not be side by side so no fight don't break out and things of that nature, right? Which that would be stupid anyway. You know, being in the courthouse, you automatically going to jail if you do so. You know what I'm saying? That's just stupid anyway, correct? So as the person I'm going up against, he's walking out. He says something. We both kind of cussed each other out because it's tension, right? And I'm like, how you gonna send me to court because you can't take words and then still try to be a gangster? When you say weak-minded, sensitive, tender dick, emotional little boy, man baby, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And I'm just going to leave it at that. It's like, come on, bro. You ain't got no life. You ain't got nothing better to do. I don't care if you got a nice car, you got a nice bike, you with a bike club or whatever you want to call it. Bro, pay some rent, pay a mortgage, buy some groceries, start a business, do some real stuff, man. Because you know good damn well you started this. And now you heard me say something you didn't like, which I was just talking, but I was kind of like, hey, you don't call my job. Just to be clear, I did make sure I made that clear. So I don't care about us going to court and telling the judge, okay, yeah, I said it, Your Honor. Okay, you want me to stay away? I haven't seen these people. We don't even be. And this for the record, I didn't know where these people stayed at. The closest, I'm going to say this. Your C gave me your information so I can file the paperwork. I didn't know nothing about you guys. I'm just going to leave it at that. You know, I would have never imagined that you would really go this far and stoop this low. This is like an all-time low. I wouldn't even want this on my resume. Seriously, I'm not going out like no sucker. I'm not that mad. It ain't that serious. You ain't a threat like that. And two, you can't hang with me like you thought you could. I'm not no kid no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to smirk and smile like you can hang. Bro, that was back when I was a teenager. We at the same standards. I don't care how good your boxing skills are, bro. Like this ain't that. And that's literally what these videos was about. It was saying I'm not bagging down. So if you want to take me to court because you want to stalk my page and sit up there and throw rocks and hide your hands, I get it. That's a smart move because I'm making videos. So it's like, well, hey, you being an idiot, you're making videos. I can use these videos against you. Okay, cool. That's a good play. But you gotta make it make sense with what you're doing as well on your end when I have my defense to come back with you. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't really care what's going to happen. Long as ain't nobody getting hurt, long as nobody's not going to jail or anything over nothing stupid, we just got to go and comply because somebody want to still have a little hissy fit. Like maturely, like they grown legally, but they not mature in the brain. Like people that really got real things going on, bro, ain't got time for this stuff. And you can act like you scared all you want. You can act like somebody said something. Your son spoke to me. I spoke to your son and your son said, hey, tell your brother I said hi. That's what happened. So all that, oh, I feel so threatened. Yeah, but I bet you nobody's not going to share this video. All right.